Well, hi guys, and welcome back to Nekopara. And I think we left off on chapter 4, so let's continue. To me, it looks like they're only playing with the phone app and reading strange books though. Oh, oh, Nisama, this Kanako powder one is really yummy. Say ah. I continued to watch the study session as I took the ohagi Shigure handed me. They absolutely weren't studying. I really did not think this was studying in the slightest. At the very least, it seemed fundamentally different from the sort of studying I knew. I started to wonder if leaving this up to her really was a good idea. Now, Nisama, please have a look here. Isn't this stamp cute? I decided to give it a try and made some. I think these could become rather popular, right? What about the other four cats? Huh? Chocola and vanilla? And our bakery uniforms? On the screen were super deformed images of Chocola and vanilla. There were some of them holding signs or sleeping, but all of them did seem quite cute. I don't really know much about Lime, though. But it definitely was true. As mascot characters, they could sell. You've always had many strange talents, haven't you? I thought this would be a way to help Nisama's bakery continue to grow from the sidelines. Nisama, you have a gift for making sweets, but you have no idea how to promote yourself. Shigure had always been really knowledgeable about the internet. It was true. I did find her sudden increase in customers on her second day mysterious. Now it made sense to me why a lot of customers said they heard about us on the internet, or on Twitter. This is also part of your little sister's love for you. Would you please praise me? Yeah, thanks for your help. I really appreciate it. Pat, pat. I love it when Nisama rubs my head. With a pampered voice, Shigure closed her eyes and smiled happily. It really was a big help to have a little sister who was quick on the uptake. To show my gratitude to the small, central figure, I rubbed her head. Well, when there is trouble, it seems okay in general to dial 110 on the phone. Also, if you're hurt, then dial 119. You'll be good if you can remember all that. Maple-chan, the smartphone says that it will rain tomorrow. It's going to be drizzly. Drizzly? I guess that's the word. Wow. Cinnamon, you're worse than vanilla. you know about insects, right? Well, they carry sperm, semen. No, they carry pollen. It's pollen, okay? And then the pistol, right? They take that and put it inside and it gets pregnant. And so they have sex with the insect instead? Substitute sex? Don't say embarrassing things like sex. Girls have to have some shame, you know? Do you think Vanilla would say something so dirty like that? Cinnamon is gonna drool. Cinnamon, you shouldn't drool. Wipe, wipe. So, I have to ask this, but is having a bell really a good enough qualification for cat girls to go about by themselves? All the cat girls in our family are all excellent. I will be doing their reviews, so worry not, Nii-sama. Since I'd figured something of this sort might happen, I also have the cheat sheets of the bell manual. As Chocola and Vanilla's owner, please read this and do your best, Nii-sama. As their owner, I'll do my best. So she was expecting this. Even I was suckered into thinking she was just playing around. I went back to watching the cat girls' dead-end study session. Now, if it gets any more pollinated, it's going to get wet, meow. Meow, let's keep going, the phone bill. And back at the bakery. Alright, all that's left is the filling for the apple pie. I murmured that as I ran my finger down the prep sheet to confirm. I looked at the clock and saw that it was past 9 o'clock. At least it's not past 11 again. Although studying for the bell exam took up my time, I still had enough energy to do preparations on a day off. Master! Master! Look! Please look at this! We finally transcended the limits of cat girls. Perfection. You sure got there quickly. That is because we adore you profoundly, Master! You don't need to mimic Shigure. Shigure and the others were gone, but it hadn't been more than 2 hours since they'd started their independent study. I suppose they were now able to do multiplication or something. Well, Vanilla psychic, as always. Judging by Master's face, he just thought we've only gotten as far as learning division. Close. I didn't go that far ahead. I stayed silent so as not to dampen their spirit. Master, please rub my neck. Chocola will use her poker face and hide her purring. Like this. Rub, rub, rub. Couldn't hide it. Purr. Well, that didn't work. Meow. Chocola can't help it. Chocola just loves her master so much. Please don't think Chocola's some cheap cat girl who just purrs over any old thing. I'm gonna rub your neck, Chocola. Purr. That didn't work at all. She did that even with Vanilla. What exactly was she trying to show off to me? Well, why don't you try, Vanilla? Oh, wrong voice. Well, why don't you try, Vanilla? Can you do it? Of course I can. I won't blink even if you clap in front of my face. Come on, Master. Why don't you give it your best shot? Okay. How about like this then? Rub, rub, rub. Just barely. Rub, 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 rub. Look, Master! Vanilla's tail! Her tail is sticking straight up! It's stiff enough to pierce the heavens. Vanilla must be feeling really good! No, this isn't, Yeah, this is just how I show my love for Chocola when she's near me. You'll probably be near her during the test too, you know. I couldn't shake the fact that this was an excuse out of her. Given Vanilla's quietness, she was honestly trying not to lose to Chocola. This was just a minor setback. Please test us in other ways. We'll definitely be fine. Yes, we'll definitely pass all of the rest of them, so don't worry. You can test us on every one of these Cat Girls killer tests. From this list, huh? I scanned over the questions from previous tests in the cheat sheets. There really were a lot of questions having various catgirl behaviors. Okay, why don't we go in order from the top then? Please leave it to us. We're masters catgirls after all. Don't worry. And we finally see a body part of the protagonist. Just a finger. Okay then. Resisting sniffing test failed. By the way, what these fingers touched earlier was blue cheese. Okay, you failed the woman response test as well. Okay, next. And another test failed. Master, just what are you doing? Clapping in the face test also failed. Wow. And I failed every test. Featherlord test failed. This is nothing. This is nothing. Catnip is the best. It really is the bomb. Her. It feels like my brain is melting. It can't be beat. It really can't. More. I need more of this. Catnip test also failed. Vanilla, we failed. It doesn't even matter anymore. I'm taking this catnip and going to sleep. Their first time on catnip and they're basically little drunks. Will they really be fine after all this? Probably not. Well, it's the first day anyways. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah. Come on. If you're going to sleep, do it in your own bed. Bed? Master, you pervert. Just what are you planning to do to us while we're intoxicated like this? You two really are a pain. Come on, let's go. I've got a grip on you, so stand up. Master, I want you to carry me. I can't feel any love in the way you're holding me. This is not good at all. I can't help but feel this bad. I thought about that as I carried the two drunken catgirls to their bed. After that, I threw myself completely into reading those cheat sheets. Oh, what happened to us? Why were we asleep in our pajamas? When we came to it was already this late at night. This must be a new stand attack. This time, La Soleil is open for business, and we're already in chapter 4. I mean, chapter 5. That was chapter 4 was a short chapter. Then we're back. We're back, and all those donuts and cupcakes are there too. Oh, welcome home, you two. Any problems with delivery or payment? Of course not. It was a totally perfect delivery. Mission completed without incident. Perfect. After all, Chocola and Vanilla are splendid bell-holding cat girls. Worrying is unnecessary with two bell-holding cat girls around. And surprisingly, they both passed their tests. The brand new bells around Chocola and Vanilla's necks glittered brightly. Chocola had a silver-colored bell, and Vanilla had a gold-colored one. With proof that they had become independent cat girls, they both had blossoming smiles full of pride on their faces. Well, they were really close to failing though. Even if it was just by a hair, a pass is a pass. They say that the rate of passing on the first try is 5%. Besides, Chocola and I were the youngest cat girls in our group to pass. I think that calls for a bit more praise. Alright. You two are Lo Soleil's star poster cat girls. I answered, rubbing their heads as always. Actually, this was the first time we had received a delivery order from a customer. With my cell phone, I was able to check up on them to make sure everything was alright every few minutes through the GPS in their bells. I really did want to follow behind them, but I restrained myself. It was their first errand, so naturally as their owner, I was fraught with worry and couldn't sit still. We made sure to say hi to everyone along the way too. We made sure to advertise the store perfectly as walking poster cat girls. If we raise the sales of the cafe, then I'll hope that we'll receive a reward. Yay! Hey, Chocola's fine with gaining the privilege to take baths with Master. Ah, but Chocola would also be happy if you brought clothes and stuff for her too. That's good from time to time. I also desire clothing. At the very least, I will put up with Master's perverted interests. I wasn't going to acknowledge you, but since when did I have such interests? I was thinking it would be a good idea to throw in a joke as a proud bell holder. I didn't think having a bell was a qualification to become an entertainer. Perhaps this was some of the additional vocabulary they had learned when studying for the exam. It didn't seem like they were any different from before, though. Okay, I'll think of something special. Don't get your hopes up, though, okay? Yay! Chocola loves Master! Master is the best. Taking a bath with me is completely out of the question now. But saying this is a bit of a pain, so I won't mention anything. Chocola's so happy that you're pleased with us. Meow. You two are not solely star poster cat girls. That's what you said! Chocola's about to die from happiness. Sounds like someone's punching the door. Wait. Did they punch him? Ouch! Ouch! Stop! That hurts! What, are you gonna put him in a wheelchair? Now Master can't live without us. Meow! Do you really think so? Bells are amazing! So amazing! Don't say things to deliberately confuse Chocola. Chocola guesses that's true. We only just got our belts after all. Chocola just got super depressed. I told you not to do that, you trickster. Master's worth went way up, so now it's just right. Chocola will be back to normal soon anyways. Besides, Chocola looks so cute when she's down. Aren't you clever? Well, I suppose I agree with her though. She looks beyond cute when she's all sulky like this. Ah, looks like we're running low on supplies. I'm going to have to go out and buy a couple things on my break. Shopping? Chocola also wants to go. A shopping date. See, she's already back to normal. Well, there isn't a lot of time, so we need to get going. Okay, Chocola's going to go get changed. Today was just another normal day at La Soleil.